What if there is actually no problem? There's no problems. You go through times that you're connected, and then you feel like you never can be disconnected again. And then a few hours later, maybe, you're like, holy fuck, I've been disconnected the past few hours. And what happens if that's possibly just from at least a mild interest, and that maybe a thing, concept, person that is disconnecting you? And what if a lot of times that interest is, okay, let me figure this out, correct it. The first time like that got me a little disconnected, I was a teenager, and man, I was like really in touch. I was working out a lot, which that definitely helps. In the ocean a lot. And then I was told, this nonsense shit, church back it up. But then I think like the thing that really tweaked my head was, you're avoiding your problems, Chris. And said a few times. And then right around there, I was disconnected. It's like I had lost something. Like years and years. And yeah, it's like connection to God, I had lost connection to God because of such spells as, you're not living for God, what the church says. You're avoiding your problems because, such belief systems names a bunch of problems for you. You have anger. That's a problem. It's not something you're built with, they'll say. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. There is no problem, perhaps. So, and that's because how often does it seem that we try to figure it out and you try to fight against it, like say protesting, the thing just gets worse. And especially we've been way too much in our heads, and it's there's a problem over here. You have to, especially with the truth community, right? There's a problem over here. You have to come here and figure it out. So we've been just creating problems that don't really exist. And it's good to laugh about it. I mean, I'm not saying it's all our fault or whatever, but like Christoph said in Uncanny Deductions really recently, you take responsibility. Because the only thing that you can do, for sure, which it's often difficult to do anyways, is be responsible for yourself. How you breathe, how you behave. So, it is not by wrath that we kill. It is by laughter. Come, let's kill the spirit of gravity together. Because laughter also leads to enlightenment. So actually, yeah, it's really making sense now. It seems like on this subject, the more that I tried to figure out, combat, becoming disconnected, I was creating resistance. Because there is no disconnecting, there's no problem. My mild interest in such things as like those problems is what will throw me off balance. Say when you're dealing with people, right? If you start thinking in your head there's a problem, then you wind up creating a problem. Like you say you have guests over, are they comfortable? Oh my God, and like I hope they're comfortable. Here, and then you this label of a problem got in your Golgotha, and then you wind up just feeding it when there was no problem. You see this a lot with like young guys that don't know, well, girls too, but young guys that don't know any better, like say their first major girlfriend, they'll often say, "What's wrong, honey?" And there's nothing wrong, most times. But you ask it like 4 times in 1 hour, then there's something fucking wrong, you know? So yeah, I don't know. Try, maybe something to try for these 24 hours. There are no problems. And then when they come up, whether big or small, I remind myself there are no problems. If I pay any interest in such a concept, then I'm creating it. Simple as that. No problem, man.